Wait a minute, what's happening? What was happening? I hope that worked. Hope one of my viewers tells me that there was a weird noise coming from my phone. You guys would, of course, let me know about any technical issues we may be having, I hope. Because I can't always tell what's going on the other end. Let me try this way. I feel a little uncomfortable. I'm like, when I look that way, sometimes I have neck and shoulder issues. Sometimes I might get like a neck crick from staring too long in one direction. It's specifically this, I don't even know which direction it is. But if I'm at a wrong seat at a table and have to look across at somebody at a different angle, or if I'm at the wrong seat on a couch watching, hello Fins fan, watching TV, it can be very problematic for my neck, and I can get a frozen up neck. Hello Grandma, thank you for joining. Fins fan, you're still on double secret probation, so I don't know. We're not to breakfast yet. I'm sure I'm going to start with a banana at some point soon. But I'm just waking up. I am just waking up. But thank you for joining. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Elva. Hello, Skillabrew. It's like Armin Killabrew. Hello, Zach Lewis. And I think I missed a Lydia, Photog, User, Deborah, Laura Beth. Laura Beth, are you a frequent watcher? I don't think that you are. Or maybe you are. I appreciate you coming in with coffees. Good morning, Holly. I think you talked yesterday because I see your name and it reminds me of a couple things. Hey, you guys have to hold on. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. I'm going to be back in like 15 seconds. Don't lose the audience. Whew. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. Hello, Renee. Thank you for joining. My dog was staring at me through the window, kicking the door. And I don't know. I was trying to ignore her. I love her very much. I mean, I've got a lot of love to give. I think that's why people like hanging out with me, because I'm very loving and I'm very encouraging and very, yay, you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're smart, I'm proud of you. But I will be honest, there's a dark side to me when I get into the panic attack, and I've been talking about this a lot and working on this a lot. When things go bad for me mentally and I start going the wrong direction, all those good emotions can turn to yucky emotions and can turn to anger or jealousy or, whatever, and it's silly. And I'm sure a lot of us go through that. I don't know what my point was, but I was watching Holly kick the door. And I know she wanted to be out here because I'd be petting her going, oh, I love you. But then I was feeling guilty. Guilt is another thing that can lead me down a wrong path. If I feel guilty enough that I wasn't letting her out here, I can get mad at her because the guilt, you beat yourself up with guilt. And then you get mad at yourself, and then you take it out on your dog because you're just on a spiral of bad thoughts. So anyway, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I'm sitting on a kind of damp cushion. Not this cushion. The cushion I'm sitting on is actually under my butt, because that's how you sit on cushions. But I'm showing you an example of one of the damp cushions. And again, my name's Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Thursday morning. It is August 31st, which means I got a bunch to do today because I had to get it done by the end of the month. So remind me as I'm signing off that, Ken, you got a whole bunch to do today. And is by the grace of God. Billy Jenk wisely said, the only way we can get through the stuff we're dealing with, I'll just say, is by the grace of God. And that's kind of what I'm learning. Like needlepoint or crochet. Have I thought of taking up a hobby? I mean, I have hobbies. Coffee with Ken is kind of a hobby. Working out's a hobby. Honestly, I have never thought of taking up needlepoint or crochet. I mean, I used to knit a little bit. My mom had knitting needles, and I learned how to do it a little bit, but I never could do anything other than like create a straight, like a bookmark or something. And who really wants a yarn a bookmark, you know, with thickness? I feel the same, but I'm good. We all go. But anyway, it's Friday or it's Thursday morning, and it is 6:53. I got my watch on today, lest I get lost without it. I'm still fighting a cold. At 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up and I didn't feel very good, and my nose was totally plugged. And I went to the bathroom and I came back and I go, oh my gosh, I got a big day today. What am I going to do? And I went to TikTok and found this guy, the Jesus-looking guy that I talk about with the beard and the weird clothes and the weird animals chirping in the background with the rocks. And the quiet talking, and he waves his rocks around and waves his hand, and I'm watching him, hoping that these rocks have some magical power. I believe the rocks are officially named crystals. But I like to call them rocks because I think that takes away a little bit of their magical power. He just went out to his driveway and grabbed a couple rocks, and he made them fancy names and called them crystals and something heliodite, or made up names for them. And Chef Bobby Flay has a one-track mind. Assuming Bobby Flay really is the man, most men have one-track minds usually it's about women, at least for me. But Chef Bobby Flay, every time he comes on, he's got a watch fetish. If I were to try and seduce Chef Bobby Flay, I'd get one of those coats that one of the vendors in New York City has, and I'd open up my coat, and I'd have all these watches that Chef Bobby Flay could look at and want. Do I remember the Irish guys? I don't happen to remember Fitzpatrick and Kitskirk, but I love it. Good morning, airplane lover, and good morning, RJ. Thank you for taking a moment from your busy morning of dropping off your two sons at various activities. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for a long time about me talking. For those who've been watching a while, I'm just going to start over. This coffee is tepid. It's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, it's part of my shtick. I used to be a realtor. I was a realtor for 17 years. I almost felt everything I did. It was horrible because I'm a very outgoing, friendly, nice person that shakes veterans' hands and hugs people and does Coffee with Ken shows because that's who I am. But when I was a realtor, I think in the back of my mind, I always felt like I had an ulterior motive, that I should get this guy's email and I'll follow up with him. And when he buys or sells a home, he's going to remember that nice guy he met at Starbucks, and I'm going to get a big commission. So I put that aside. And I no longer do that. And that guilt or that feeling like I'm using people for real estate commissions is gone. However, every time I pour out of my S-Dream pot, I can't help but sing its praises. Because it's awesome. Did you see the steam? It's a whole Mr. Coffee of coffee, and I don't know, it's like $30. If you got a coffee lover in your life, go to my link tree. I hate to be plugging it so much, and order them one of these today. I tell you what, and I want you to do it because I'll get a small commission. I don't even know how small. I don't know if I'd get a penny or 50 cents or $1, but I'm kind of curious. I almost want to go to one of my link trees. I should, and buy this pot and give it away as a gift, just to see how much I get paid on that transaction. Chef Bobby Flay, can you put soup in it? Well, I would bet you can. I mean, that's a great question, RJ. And Ken, thank you for being here. Oh, Laura Beth, that's so sweet of you. I think it's like $30, RJ. I think it's like $30. Can you put soup in it? I would say you can put it in here, but I would say it would have to be a very liquid soup. I don't know what kind of soup. You could probably put chicken broth or something. But My favorite soup isn't chicken broth. My favorite soup, because you guys want to know, would be New England clam chowder. And a good New England clam chowder is going to have chunks of little clams and potatoes and whatever else might be in a New England clam chowder. And it's very thick. So to pour the New England clam chowder out of this would be kind of a gross thing because it'd come out really slowly. And then every once in a while, a hunk of clam might get caught in the whatever this is. What is this called? Does anyone know what the... It's probably got a name. Broccoli cheddar? No, I mean, obviously the chunks of broccoli would... Broccoli is thick too. It wouldn't work. Spout. Thank you. Thank you. Spout. Thank you. Thank you. I love an interactive audience that is helping me with answers. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know, oh, do you know, that it's not just a show about me talking. It is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, you've seen me pour it. I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm so excited to take my first sip. If RJ wasn't a moderator, I might mute him for here. Because I so appreciate RJ. He's probably certainly one of my top 5 viewers. But he asks a lot of questions, and they come, doo, 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 doo. And I'm trying to always take that first sip in the morning. I'm always trying to take that first sip in the morning, and I got like a backlog of questions. It's like a never-ending to-do list when RJ watches, because he asks so many solid questions, like cottage cheese or string cheese. And I go, I got to get back to that one, because that's a good question. But anyway... Hello, Sandra Lynn. I'm still got a cold. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you. Cheers to us. Why, yes, it's black. And why, yes, you guys probably know. Because 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. It's pumpkin spice. And it's delicious. But I posted a video during the night. I think, like I was talking about earlier, I woke up this morning feeling pretty darn sick. And I have a big day today. A bunch of stuff I got to get done. Not work, fortunately, because it's Thursday. And I called in sick yesterday. So I don't have to work, but I got a lot of important things that I need to accomplish. I don't have time to feel sick. You know what I mean? I do not have time to feel sick. And... I thought about having some tea because I just posted a video about how good tea is when you have a cold and how it kind of makes your throat feel better and it kind of hydrates you, and coffee doesn't really do that, so I should have some tea. And then I poured myself a big cup of coffee, and here I am. Dayquil's a good idea, RJ. Oh. So anyway, it's Thursday morning. I'm wearing some warm clothes. It is 51 degrees apparently here in Naperville, although there's no breeze. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm wearing my PJs. And by the way, as I was putting on my PJs today, I brought up the fact that there's no, whatever it's called, anyone know the word? Like the fly area, which is fortunate when you're a man and you're wearing PJs, because a lot of PJs have that slot built right in there. And that slot can cause you a lot of trouble if you're doing a live video and you're a man and you go like this to adjust yourself, and something might tumble out of the PJs. I mean, it's generally a G-rated audience, but I want to make various jokes about something tumbling out like a fire hose coming off. And that's totally crude, and I apologize. I'm better than that. But I'm sick, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm still a man or a boy at heart and make various jokes. Oh, by the way, because it's cold out, as I was dressing, do I have COVID? I hope not. No, it's just a cold. It's just a cold. And it's not even a real bad cold. It's one of those colds, and I talked about it yesterday. Before COVID, I probably would have gone to work and just hated the day. But now when you have a sneeze or a plugged nose or a little bit of a cough, you feel like Typhoid Mary. People look at you like, and I must say, I'm not one that worries about, I never worried about COVID. I never did. And I never, don't really worry about getting sick. And I'd come into the office, and I used to work in a real estate office, and there was a woman named Tanya that was sick every other day. But I didn't care. I was giving my 20 hugs if I could a day at the real estate office. It was amazing. It was a very huggy-feely real estate office. And I go, I'm not worried about getting sick. I won't get sick. And I'd give her a hug anyway. And hopefully the little bit of love I gave her made her feel a little bit better. But anyway, as I was talking about, as I was dressing and I realized it was 51 degrees and I was only going to wear a sweatshirt because the coat I wanted to wear was in the trunk of my car, and that wasn't going to work. I thought, hey, I might be a little chilly in a sweatshirt and PJs. So, hey, Kathy, thank you so much for sharing the live. More of you, please share the live. I'm going to do what TikTok suggests and encourage more viewers to share the live and have my audience explode. But anyway, as I was dressing, knowing I'd be putting on my sandals, knowing my feet might get cold, realizing that when I wear socks with sandals, it creates a little bit of extra warmth. It's not always a fashion statement, because there's been very dear people in my life that have belittled me and mocked me. And the worst kind of mocking is when they don't have the decency even to mock you into your face. You know, they look at you and they disapprove, and they think, wow, that guy's a walking fashion faux pas. But they don't even say it. And they let you go out in public, but they're embarrassed because of you with your socks and your sandals. And then they come up with a flimsy excuse maybe a year or two later and say, oh, I just don't think I think socks might get dirty when you wear them with sandals. And you know that's not the reason. You know they've been reading their female fashion magazines saying only don't ever go out. Red flag number 1, go on a date with a dude with sandals and socks. Run for your lives, ladies. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you. Jesus shoes, love my friend says. Oh, yeah. Oh, they say it. Why didn't you talk to me last night? I'm sorry, TD. I said hi. I was so excited for you. I think I went and watched a movie. I watched the end of Say Anything. I started watching. Do you guys know the movie Say Anything? It was from 1989. And I was going to say something really bad. I like the actor John Cusack. Probably most of us do. I think he's probably one of the most likable actors out there. And I don't... A bird just tried to fly through the siding in my home. Well, let me tell you, it didn't go so well. And the bird kind of stunned, floated off and crashed into the house next to us. I gave her my heart and she gave me a pen. How cool is that? She must have watched it I actually think I might have watched it with Marisolo last night. How else could she know it? Good morning, Jack. What a good line. What a good line. And I only watched the first half the other night, and I was tired and I went to sleep. And I'll tell you the reason I watched Say Anything is I've been watching a lot of movies lately just because, I don't know, I got nothing else to do, and watching movies seems like something to do. And I watched the movie Deadpool the other night, and it was the second time I'd seen it, and I really liked the star. I forget his name. He's the guy that bought the cell phone company and then bought the soccer team, and he's very funny, good-looking. I mean, maybe I have a man crush on him, but I don't want to say that officially because I don't want Mark Wahlberg to get too jealous. But I bet I might have a man crush on him. I couldn't decide. If I had to pursue a man crush for the rest of my life and either take Mark Wahlberg or the guy from Deadpool, I don't know. It'd be a tough decision, but I don't think you could go wrong with that decision. But where was I? Oh, in the movie Deadpool, there's a scene where the actor, whatever his name is, and somebody could help me out with the actor from Deadpool, said he should have held up his phone and played Careless Whisper because he's a big Wham fan. And that reminded me, of Ryan, but give me the rest of his name. Give me the rest of his name, not just Ryan. That reminded me, because I'm sure it was stolen from the movie Say Anything, where there's this famous scene at the end of Say Anything where John Cusack, one of the most probably likable, Ryan Reynolds, that's right, one of the most likable actors out there, just seems like a nice guy, kind of a regular guy, not super great looking or anything, kind of normal looking guy. And I think that's his appeal, and that was his appeal in the movie, that he's just a sweet soul, but he's funny, he's charming, and he gets the beautiful, smart woman, the talented woman, and he basically just wants to exist to be in her life. And it's cute, and the movie's good, and at the end of the movie, he holds up the song, or his boombox, and it's Your Eyes playing by Peter Gabriel, which was a very popular song back in the end of the 80s, and it was kind of an iconic scene, and a beautiful scene, and a special song, and he ended up getting the girl and flying off to England with her and living her happily ever after. No, not Ryan Gosling. It's Ryan Reynolds, I think. But anyway, let's have a little more coffee. Oh, you guys are liking the lives. I wonder how many people, like, I have 2,400 likes and only 24 viewers, so the math's going to be really easy. That means 100 likes each. But I doubt, because if I watch a live video, I'd never even hit a like. I don't even know how to like, but they say they slammed a like. He said he is good at being with her. That's right, another fan of the movie. I just want to be with your daughter. I'm really good at it. And the dad looks at him, but the dad's in jail, so he can't really do too much about it. I want to say something at the beginning of that movie. She's going out with a guy that the dad doesn't know. She just graduated high school, and she tells the dad she'll be back by dawn. At the beginning of that movie, she's going out with a guy that the dad doesn't know. She just graduated high school, and she tells the dad she'll be back by dawn. And he takes her to a party, and it's kind of a fun party. It turns out it's an innocent, sweet, kind of nice date. But the dad's up at, like, I don't know, it's light out. And he's sitting in the room, and she comes home, and it's light out. You know, it's like 8 in the morning. And she comes in, hi, Dad. Hi, honey, how was your night? I don't know. I got 2 daughters that are in the dating phase. I don't think I would be that cool. I don't think I would be that cool and say, okay, honey, see you tomorrow morning on a first date. Doesn't seem right. I don't understand. I still want that explained to me. I don't know a dad that would be so cool. All right, see you tomorrow morning, honey. Have a nice time on your very first date with this guy. Seems like a late date, doesn't it? Or am I old-fashioned? Am I old-fashioned? I mean, this was an old movie. This was 89. I was 21. John Cusack's probably a couple years older than me. But anyway, I found that strange. He handled it much better than I. Although he got mad at Lloyd, because we'll call him Lloyd because that was John Cusack's character's name. He got mad at Lloyd, but he was in jail. So Lloyd was open and honest and said, yeah, I wasn't going to go to England with her. But then I thought about it, and I said, I want to be with your daughter. I'm really good at it. And it's kind of cute. You can see who and how many if you click it. I don't even know what click it means, RJ. Sorry, I'm in a bad mood at RJ. I apologize, RJ. RJ's the sweetest man who can do 5 pull-ups on a playground equipment. He sent me a video to goad me. But RJ's like 20 years younger than me and apparently more fit than me. And he and his boy were at the playground, and RJ jumped up, grabbed some bar, and cranked out like 5 pull-ups. He inspired me. I'm not going to do push-ups today because I think I might take a 3rd day off of working out. Jack and RJ. It used to be Jack and RJ going head to head. It used to be Jack and RJ. Jack, I think, is mad at me. Jack is mad at me because I've been inconsistent with my time. I'll tell you what, you want a consistent viewer, Jack's the man. You let Jack know when you're going to be going live. Jack's going to watch your live. You want a guy that's going to probably pop on at any time unless he's doing pull-ups or doing something with his sons or traveling the world. Too exotic. Not that exotic, but he travels the world. You got RJ. Why would I be mad? Because I don't consistently go at 8 o'clock anymore, Jack, and you like your beauty sleep. And Jack likes to sleep in late, and I go on early. Hey, Gringa, thank you for joining. But anyway, I've done a very personalized Coffee with Ken this morning. Hello, Julie Flanagan. We've got some people coming in. Have you still found my Barbie? I don't know what you mean, Mindy. I don't know what you mean, have I found my Barbie? By the way, for those that have seen the movie Barbie, and occasionally my daughters and their friends will watch this show, and my stepkids and their friends will watch this show, and I'll be at various sporting events, and I'll have kids come up that I don't know that go, hey, Coffee with Ken. But anyway, my point is this, that I saw the movie Barbie a couple weeks ago. And I think there's a shirt I think that my daughters might have bought me for my birthday. And I don't think I've gotten it because I don't think I've had all three of us together. But there's a shirt that says, I am Kenuff, putting K-E-N at the start. I think they may have gotten it for me for my birthday, but haven't given it to me yet. And I'll wear it. I'll wear it. I'll tell you why I'll wear it. Because I'm wearing, look at this. I'm wearing a Culture Club shirt. I kind of think it makes me cool with the, I don't know, the trans community or the pride community or the gay community. I don't know. If I have any gay viewers, does this make me cool? I don't know, that I'm in touch, that I'm okay. I'm not one that hangs out at pride parades, and I don't fly a pride flag, but I think my basic lesson, idea in life is you do you. If you want to, I don't know, dress like Boy George, go for it. And when I was a kid in the 80s, Boy George, again, I think was a pioneer. And I'm surprised he isn't held up as a model for pride and doesn't speak at pride rallies. And maybe he does. I've never been to one. But again, he was a guy that was proud before it was cool to be proud. And now everybody's proud. Let's put it on a t-shirt. Okay, well, thank you, Rylan. Boy George, yeah. TikTok slogan, I am Kenuff. Yeah. Mojo Dojo Casa House. Oh, that hurts. I mean, did I totally misread the movie? It just felt like a man-bashing movie to me. And it's specifically a Ken-bashing movie. They made the men stupid. Coffee with Kenuff. I am sick. Thank you for asking. And I have a big day today. It's the 31st. I have a job interview today. I won't tell you what it is for. But it's today. I'll just say it's today. I won't even tell you at what time it is. And as I was telling a good friend of mine the other day, I had another appointment at 3 and had to cancel that because, not that I can't handle a job interview at 1 and an appointment at 3, but I didn't want, I don't know how long the job interview is going to take. I might have to sit in the waiting room for half an hour and I'd be checking my watch and I'm going, hey guys, can we wrap this up? I got another appointment here in 15 minutes. They might like my bravado for being able to say that. All right, I'm the perfect man for the job. Let's just talk numbers. Let's talk Bennies and Benjamins. That's me trying to be hip. I don't know. Did it work? Do you think I should wear my Culture Club shirt or my Coffee with Ken sweatshirt on the interview? Hello. I'm okay with you being you, especially if you watch Coffee with Ken. Do you guys watch Coffee with Ken? It's possible they do. Am I going to have my shirt tucked in? Yes, I probably will have my shirt tucked in. It probably won't be a Culture Club shirt. I was debating, because this world is so casual. The world has become so casual these days. When I first went in and talked to the HR person, it was totally off the cuff, and I just kind of walked in, and I think I was probably wearing sandals and shorts or something like that. And she didn't care, but it wasn't a planned meeting or an interview. I just said, hey, are you guys hiring? And she goes, oh, yeah, we are. We're actually looking for this, and this position. Okay, apologize for my dress. but I'm the man for whatever job you're hiring for. But anyway, that's today. And I'm going to have a cold. But it'll almost be good, because sometimes I struggle with my ego a little bit. And my confidence a little bit. And my confidence, I must say, may every once in a while cross that fine line between confidence and cockiness. But it's who I am. Make sure to sanitize before. Maybe I'll just do a fist bump. I think they have several people I'm supposed to meet. Wonder if any of them are huggers. Hey there, sir. You look like you need a hug. Can I give you a hug? Can I give you a hug? Yeah, I don't want to get them sick. Throw out one of those. Now I don't know if I'm just doing that because I thought about being sick or I really needed to cough. But I really did need to cough. Maybe I will get some Dayquil. I'm sure that sanitizes me. I'm at lunch and I only charge $75 an hour. COVID test? No. If they hire you, they'll immediately improve your attitude and loan. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. I think so. I've been a man with a positive attitude and a positive energy, just looking for a place to put it. Just hire. Don't even give me a title, except that's Ken. He's Knuff. He doesn't even need a title because he's Knuff. And all of our moods will improve because he's just fun to be around. And the customers will come in just to be around him. And everyone will want to get hugs. Not everyone. 1 out of 20 really won't want to get hugs. And 1 out of 20 will go online and file BS. BS, like complaints. They won't even come to the store or the business. And they'll say, oh, he tried to give me a hug. It made me uncomfortable. Let's see. Got a split. Can have a great day. Hey, thank you, Jack, for joining. I'd be taking 2 shots a day. Well, yeah, because if one's good, two's twice as good. And that's not a bad idea, because I don't want to be all sniffly, snuffly. Which reminds me of Snuffleupagus. I've been watching some fair amount of Sesame Street with my son recently. And, I guess I can't blame Sesame Street for changing just a little bit over the last 40 years. And having some of the voices, like Big Bird's voice, it sort of sounds like Big Bird, but I don't think it's really the Big Bird I grew up with. But again, that was 45, 50 years ago even. Maybe the guy that played the original Big Bird passed away. And maybe the guy that played the original Snuffleupagus passed away. But I think some of them are the same. Check out Daniel Tiger. What was for dinner? Oh my gosh. What was for dinner? What was for dinner? Pizza. It was pizza. It was Rosati's pizza, thin crust, sausage, black olive, and green pepper. And there might be some leftovers there. And it might be for what's for breakfast. Because pizza's not just for dinner anymore. And breakfast foods aren't just for breakfast anymore. In this world of cats and dogs living together, and I don't know, the crazy world we live in, we can do what we want. We can do what we want. I was talking about with a friend who sent their daughter off to school the other day. And my friend did not approve of what their daughter was wearing to school, and said it was a very revealing top and very short shorts. And apparently, schools aren't allowed to influence dress codes, especially on young ladies. It used to be, the thought was, a young lady dresses a certain way, it'll be distracting to a boy. And should a young lady's right to dress how she wants be infringed upon because we boys are we boys? I don't know what the answer is to that. I don't know what my answer is to that, but I'm probably fortunate that I don't see my daughters go off to school every day, because I don't have to worry about it. Was it better than Home Run? Oh, it was better than Home Run, but Home Run Inn's awesome as well. Home Run Inn's awesome as well. You know that, RJ. You know that. RJ, You know, you could deliver a home run in pizza outside of the fact that I've had 10,000 of them. And if somebody gave it a, like, Papa Priazzo or something like that, throw an Italian name on the pizza joint, and you deliver home run, we should do that. Any business people out there want to wait? What we should do, wait till like home run in pizza goes on a weird sale, because I saw it for like $4.99 the other day for the thick crust. Not thick crust, the perfect crust, not the ultra thin crust. And buy out the store and create a pizza joint. Uh-oh, I lost my connection. What's going on with that? How could I be losing my connection? Did I lose my connection? Maybe I lost my connection. Am I lost my connection? Are you guys still there? I was telling a story. And my good connection went to unstable, went to red connection. I hope my connection didn't go bad, but it might have. And if it did, my story's going to be abbreviated. But either way, we should wait till the home run in pizza goes on sale, and buy out the store. Buy like 1,000 of the pizzas for $5. That'd be an investment of $5,000. But we'll create a completely fake pizza company and call it Papa, I don't know, make up some Italian name. I'll say Papa Bianco, because I have an Italian friend whose last name is Bianco, and that's all I could think about. So we'll call it Papa Bianco, although he might want a slice of the profits. And we'll deliver our home run in pizzas, but the cost will probably only be like $5.50, and that includes the cost of cooking them. And we'll charge like $19.99. That's huge. 300% profit margin. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, that feels so good. I'm gonna be sitting in the interview and sneeze and go, oh, that feels so good. I feel bad for the interviewers a little bit. I mean, I feel bad for me because they have the power to not offer me the job, but I really have a hard time being anything but me. So this is what they're going to get. And the real question is, are they going to like this? I mean, I'll tone it down a little bit.
Let's see how I would look like if I was in movies.
My phone's talking again. Thank you. I'm very confused. I think my phone was talking again. Did you guys hear my phone talking? I heard something talking. It's going to throw off the quality of my audio. My audio's messed up. My video's messed up. I'm in a panic. I'm sick. I'm sweating. I got beads of sweat running down my face. All I have is coffee to nurse me back to health. I don't know what's going on, but I must have left like YouTube on, and every once in a while they're running an ad. And you guys are hearing the ad. And they're really selling tons of their product. I'll have to be more careful next time. I hope the overall quality of today's Coffee with Ken wasn't too low. But if it was, we got to roll with it. Because not every day is going to be our best, or not every Coffee with Ken's going to be my best. Not every day are we going to feel our best, or not every day are we going to do our most pull-ups, or bench press our most weight, or do our most push-ups, or be our kindest, or be our best dad, or even be our best friend, or son, or cousin, or father. Not every day will I say the correct day. Many days I won't remember the name Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to have to decide. I'm going to probably sit there and look at two pictures, one of Marky Mark and one of Ryan Reynolds, and go, And I wonder why people ask if I'm gay. I do many videos of it. It's funny. Good morning, Jessica Hirsch. How are you? I so appreciate you for joining me today, Jessica Hirsch. I hope I'm not being too creepy. And with my deep, kind of raspy voice, I like to think of it as a sultry voice. Kind of a Demi Moore sort of voice if I was a woman. Maybe Demi Moore and Navy SEALs. I wonder how many people out there saw Navy SEALs with Demi Moore, where she was a tough chick. She became a Navy SEAL. She beat the system, and probably was the first Navy SEAL. It was probably based on reality. It had to be a true story. There certainly have to be Navy SEAL women out there. G.I. Jane, you're right. It wasn't called Navy SEAL. What do you do? Will you do a dance party tomorrow? RJ always wants me. G.I. Jane, you're right. RJ always wants me to do a dance party. That's so weird. I mean, occasionally I'll do a dance party, but it's got to come from the soul. You know, just thinking about a Match.com profile where I totally fabricate everything. I love to dance. I live for dance. I love going to the ballet. It's so beautiful. I don't know. Hello, Laos. I wonder if Laos is a Laotian. I bet they are. They're sending me lots of hearts. I appreciate all the hearts. We are starting a daily cleanups today. I'd rather dance party. Oh. Daily cleanups today. Should you rather have any weekend plans? Well, it's the last fling here in Naperville, and it's Labor Day. I have to work. I get to work tomorrow. Excuse me. It's Labor Day. I probably get to work. For those that don't know, for any new watchers, hey, thank you so much for following the live creator. Anybody out there that doesn't follow me, please do. I like when my page grows, and it's growing kind of quickly right now, and I'm posting lots of videos, and hopefully they're fun and sort of inspirational. And welcome back, Jack. Hello from Switzerland. Did we talk to Switzerland the other day? Because I know I talked about wanting to go to Switzerland, and maybe Austria and the Swiss Alps. I don't know if I really want to ski. I don't even drink anymore. Makes it tough because so many other things. I never really cared that much for skiing. I love the scenery, and I love hanging out in ski lodges drinking alcohol. I wonder if I still like hanging out in a ski lodge. I wouldn't. Maybe I'd drink hot chocolate. I mean, that'd be kind of nice. Put my feet in the snow and then run over to the fireplace and put my cold, wet, snowy feet. Keep my cold, wet, snowy feet by the fire and let them warm up and let the drips of water come down and the steam come up from my socks. And maybe as I was showing them again today, did we talk about what kind of socks I'm wearing? Oh yeah, they're snowman socks. Oh yeah, they are. You know why? Because I couldn't find 2 white socks. Plus, I didn't want my socks to get dirty because I'm wearing sandals. And you know, that's why you can't wear socks with sandals, because you don't want your socks to get dirty. It's not a fashion faux pas. It's telling me I lost my connection again. Lost connection. Try switching between data and Wi-Fi. I don't know. Last time it said I lost a connection, I had a fine connection. But that's going to really bug the poop out of me. It's really going to bug the poop out of me. Plus, I've been talking for quite some time. Plus, I'm really kind of hungry. I want a banana. I want maybe some leftover pizza. And, again, I wonder if people can see me. Oh, good connection. We're back. I can't sign off while it says lost connection, because I always wrap up the Coffee with Ken show and put it in a bow. And, I don't know, try and say something sweet, even when I don't feel sweet, even when I've got a cold. But it is Thursday morning, and I am very hungry, and I am looking forward to getting my day going and showering and shaving and getting all pretty and laying out my clothes, which is either going to be my Coffee with Ken sweatshirt or my Culture Club t-shirt. And I am, what kind of pizza? It was Jack. Hey, it was, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Jack's Pizza. It was Rosati's Pizza. It was, sausage and black olive and green pepper. We already talked about that while you were gone, Jack, but we're still happy to have you back. And I so appreciate you guys all for joining me. And I'm looking forward to my day. And I'm not feeling that well, but I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm going to do my best. And no moment's going to be perfect, but we're going to do our best, and we're going to feel good, and we're going to be feeling like we get to do things. And even though we have a cold, we're blessed. God gave me an interview that I'm going to rock and roll on, and I'm going to do awesome on, and I'm probably going to get the job, and if I don't, it wasn't meant to be, and if I do, it's going to be awesome, and we're going to roll with it and feel good and be excited about our day and keep moving forward. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. Hey, Sam Mason, thank you so much for following the creator. One more sip of coffee. Thank you for joining me today. I'll probably go on early tomorrow because, again, I get to go to work tomorrow. And, yeah. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.